Hello everyone, you are all welcome to lecture number 1028, and today's topic is the same but content is different. Same means the industrial manufacture of perfume part 2, and here I am going to discuss about the family of perfumes and dilution. So once we are talking of family of perfumes, I have already told you in the beginning that once we are aiming or our object is to go for the manufacture of perfume, first is that is either to extract, isolate essential oil from different plant sources, I have already told you, and that is called natural perfume. And the second one is that is your French spray, and in both cases we have to dilute. So once we are talking of family, there are mainly three family members of the perfume. The first one is called that is citrus family. First one is called, once we are talking of A, that is citrus family. B is that is wood. Citrus family of perfumes, and wood family of perfumes, and C is that is oriental family of perfume. So globally your perfume industries, they are all around these three types of family members of the perfume. The first is, which is very common and widely used globally, that is called citrus family. And in the case of citrus family, we are extracting or isolating different type of terpenes with the help of different techniques, and these are having the smell of lemon, smell of orange, smell of lime, and also by blending with other floral compounds. If I say floral, means mostly those who are having fragrance like from jasmine flower, rose flower, gold, marigold flowers, it can be blended. So they are all based on essential oil. Then the second one, that is called woody family. If I am saying woody family, it means it is having the impression to give the fragrance of wood. And in woody family, we have sandalwood, we have wood itself, blended with different type of we can say flowery material like rosewood, where Ajmal from Assam is very expert in that to develop the or to create the resonating smell. So they are all woody, and there are some other materials I will be telling you. And the third one is that is called oriental perfume family. Oriental perfume family means mostly spices, essential oils are used like cardamom oil, ginger oil, black pepper oil, and they give just one drop is enough in maybe 100 ml or 200 ml. This one drop of black pepper oil. Black pepper oil is one of the very costly essential oil, or cardamom essential oil. So that is called oriental family. Once you know the family members of all this perfumery, then the next one goes, that is very important part, that is called dilution. And all cheating and fraud starts with this portion, that is dilution. Those who are greedy, they are diluting up to 200, 300, 500 times, which is wrong. And listen, any perfume, whether it is natural, means essential oil, or French spray, synthetic one, if it fails to retain fragrance for 8 hours to 10 hours, it means dilution is too much, is of low quality perfume. Mind it. So whenever you are going to purchase any perfume, first you touch on the cloth and this, and if it disappears, that fragrance, within half an hour or 20 minutes, it means it is of very, very poor quality. So when we are talking of dilution, dilution means two things are there in perfumery industry. One is solvent, other one is solute. And solvent and solute means if you are going for adding solvent and solute, then you will get solution. So actually perfume, whether it is natural form or synthetic one, French spray, they are solution. Two components are mixed with different ratio and some note, some creativity is created. That is called perfume. That is called ether. Attar means essential oil perfume. Once it is purely from plant sources. So solution means solvent and solute. You should have very clear concept of solute and solvent. For example, if I am taking water plus sugar, it is also solution. Just add 10 gram of sugar into 200 ml of water, you will get sugar solution. So here sugar is solute and water is solvent. Also, if you are taking water plus salt, salt means NaCl, you will get salt solution. And in the case of the salt solution where water and sodium chloride is taken, same water is solvent and this is solute. This is solute and this is solvent. But in the case of perfume, when we are taking just for example water plus menthol, for example, and if we are trying to mix these two, immiscible, they are not going to mix together, they are not going to form the solution, because menthol will be forming upper layer and you go on shaking, it is not miscible. So here in perfume industry, this thing comes that solvent is very important to understand that where essential oil and any organic fragrance must be soluble. So in that case, the most common solvents are like ethyl alcohol. And in all perfumery, as a solvent, ethyl alcohol is used up to 70%. 70% in all perfumery, French perfume is a standard, global standard. 70% alcohol is there as a solvent. And in that 30%, what perfumery people are doing, they will add 20% fragrance. So 70 plus 20, 90% is the mixture of these two in the form of solution. Then still remaining 10%. In this 10%, all creativity is there where they can create the different type of, maybe in that 10% they can add 3% sandalwood oil, maybe 2% black pepper oil, or maybe 1% other oil, and some little woody fragrance or some rose fragrance. So all creativity is done within this 10% of dilution. Otherwise, basically, the diluted material where 70% solvent is alcohol or sodium benzoate or benzyl alcohol, there are some 5-6 type of solvents they are used for the dilution. But one thing is guaranteed, that 70% solvents will be there, either ethyl alcohol or benzyl benzoate or benzyl alcohol or some other organic solvents like hexane, like ethyl acetate. They are all always 70%. 20% is the, we can call it the fragrance compound, perfume compounds, and then 10% is remaining for research. That is called creativity, where you can create new type of fragrance. So now let me make it clear that if suppose we have alcohol, ethyl alcohol, and plus perfume compound. So this ethyl alcohol and perfume compound, both are liquid. So once both are liquid, because general concept what people are having, that solute means it is solid, just like salt, just like sugar, just like some other substances like calcium sulfate, like calcium chloride, all these they are solid. That is, they considered as solute. And whatever liquid is taken, we have the impression that it is solvent, but here it is wrong. Here, if both are liquid, both are in liquid phase, like alcohol and like essential oil, so both are liquid. In that case, the one which is in large quantity liquid, that will act as solvent, and the one which is in less quantity will act as solute. For example, in the case of here, if your solvent is 70% alcohol or benzyl benzoate or benzyl alcohol as a solvent, if it is 70%, it is clear it is acting as solvent. And other 20% perfume chemicals, there are different type of perfume chemicals, different type of compound like alpha terpineol, like myrcene, like citral, alpha ionone, methyl ionane, lot of, not only hundreds, thousands type of fragrance chemicals are there, that will be blended, and that will be 20%. 10% is left for creativity. So here I will stop, and in the next lecture, that is lecture part 3, I am going to give some of the structure of and name of some, I can say, fragrance compounds and some of the solvents for dilution. So with this I will stop, and let me tell you one thing. First thing, before going for any perfumery manufacturing as well as creating